Here's something most men never realize. There's a huge difference between paying attention and being fully present. Today, it's surprisingly easy to be physically next to someone while mentally somewhere else. You're checking your phone, watching the TV, thinking about tomorrow, nodding without really hearing anything. And believe it or not, people can feel that. Now imagine the opposite. The two of you are having coffee. She tells you a story. Instead of glancing around the room every few seconds, you stay engaged. You look at her when she's speaking. You smile naturally. You respond to what she's actually saying instead of waiting for your turn to talk. That kind of presence is rare. And because it's rare, it's memorable. Think about it. When was the last time someone made you feel like you were the only person in the room? Probably not often. That's exactly why it stands out. Here's the interesting part. When someone consistently feels calm and appreciated around you, your presence itself becomes something they look forward to. Not because you're entertaining every second, but because they associate you with feeling comfortable. And that's much harder to replace than excitement alone. Quick question. Have you ever been talking to someone who kept looking at their phone every 10 seconds? It's amazing how a 5-inch screen suddenly becomes the most important person in the conversation. If that's happened to you, comment present. I'd love to know. Now here's where many men accidentally weaken the connection. They believe every silence has to be filled. But the next point explains why silence, when used well, can actually bring two people closer. Because sometimes, the most meaningful moments happen when nobody is talking. Point 3, become comfortable with silence. Most people fear silence. The moment a conversation slows down, they panic. They start talking about absolutely anything. The weather. What did you eat? Have you seen that random video with a dancing goat? Anything to avoid those quiet moments. But here's the truth. Comfortable silence often signals comfort between two people. Think about your closest friendships, or someone in your family you're really close to. Can you sit together without constantly talking? Probably. Because connection doesn't always need words. Now imagine you're walking together after dinner. Neither of you says anything for a minute. Instead of rushing to fill the space, you simply enjoy the moment. There's no pressure, no performance. Just two people sharing the same experience. That communicates confidence. It tells her, I don't need to impress you every second. Ironically, that's often more impressive than trying too hard. Now don't misunderstand this. Being quiet doesn't mean acting mysterious all the time. Some guys hear this advice and suddenly become human statues. She asks, how was your day? He replies, good. Conversation over. That's not confidence. That's making people wonder if your batteries need charging. Healthy silence happens naturally between good conversations, not instead of them. But here's where emotional connection gets even deeper. Because once she feels comfortable around you, there's another ingredient that makes people genuinely miss your company. And almost nobody talks about it. Let's get into that next. Point 4, let her see the real you. Here's a mistake many men make without realizing it. They spend so much time trying to look impressive that they never allow anyone to know who they actually are. They think attraction is about appearing perfect, never showing uncertainty, never admitting mistakes, never revealing anything personal. But perfection creates distance. Authenticity creates connection. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who seemed flawless on the surface, yet somehow felt impossible to connect with? Everything they said sounded rehearsed. Every story sounded designed to impress. Every conversation felt like a performance. Eventually, it becomes exhausting because people don't connect with perfection. They connect with humanity. Now, this doesn't mean sharing every problem you've ever had 5 minutes after meeting someone. That's not emotional connection. That's emotional dumping. There's a difference. Real connection happens when you gradually allow someone to see who you are beyond the image you're trying to project. Maybe you share a lesson you learned from a difficult experience. Maybe you admit a mistake that taught you something valuable. Maybe you talk about a goal that genuinely matters to you. What matters isn't the story itself, it's honesty behind it. Because when you're comfortable being real, you give her permission to be real too. And that's when conversations stop feeling surface level. That's when she starts opening up about things she doesn't tell everyone. That's when trust begins growing. And trust is important because emotional attraction rarely grows without it. But here's the fascinating part. Trust alone doesn't create a deep connection. There's another factor that makes someone feel emotionally alive around you. And once you understand it, your conversations will never feel the same again. Point 5, create shared experiences, not just conversations. Most men think connection is built entirely through talking. But some of the strongest connections are built through experiences, because experiences create memories, and memories create emotional attachment. Think about your favorite people. Are your strongest memories just conversations? Probably not. They're experiences. The road trip, the funny mistake, the unexpected adventure. The night both of you laughed so hard you couldn't breathe. The challenge you faced together. The random moment that became unforgettable. That's why connection grows much faster when two people actually do things together. Maybe it's exploring a new place, trying a new activity, going for a walk, cooking together, learning something new. Even something simple can become meaningful because you're creating emotional reference points. You're giving the relationship a story, and stories are powerful. A conversation might be forgotten. A shared experience often isn't. Here's something interesting. When people remember someone fondly, they're often remembering how they felt during those moments together, not every word that was said. That's why emotionally engaging experiences matter so much. Now, before you think this means planning some grand adventure every weekend, it doesn't. Sometimes the most memorable moments happen completely by accident. Sometimes it's getting lost somewhere. Sometimes it's laughing at something ridiculous. Sometimes it's a conversation that starts seriously and somehow ends with both of you debating whether a penguin would make a good roommate. Honestly, that debate could last hours. But the point is this: connection grows when life is experienced together, not just discussed. And what we're about to cover next might be the most powerful habit in the entire video, because it directly affects whether she feels emotionally safe enough to become truly close to you. And without it, every other point becomes much harder. Let's talk about that now. Point 6. Make her feel emotionally safe. This is the point most men underestimate. They focus on attraction, chemistry, excitement, confidence. But emotional safety is what allows all of those things to deepen. Now, emotional safety doesn't mean being boring. And it doesn't mean agreeing with everything she says. It means she knows where she stands with you. She knows you're genuine. She knows you're consistent. She knows your words and actions match. Think about the people you trust most in life. Why do you trust them? Usually because they're predictable in the best way. They don't become a completely different person every day. They're dependable. You know what kind of energy you're going to get from them. The same principle applies here. If one day you're warm and engaged, then disappear for a week, then suddenly return acting interested again, you're creating confusion, not connection. And confusion is often mistaken for attraction in movies. In real life, it usually creates distance. A woman feels emotionally safe when she senses that you're comfortable being yourself, and you allow her to do the same. No games, no unnecessary mind tricks, no constant guessing. Just honesty and consistency. Ironically, that's what creates the strongest attraction over time, because people naturally move closer to those who make them feel secure, respected, and understood. But there's one final piece that ties everything together, and once you understand it, you'll realize why some people leave a lasting impact while others are quickly forgotten. Let's finish with that. Point 7. Leave her feeling better than when she met you. Here's the final piece, and in many ways, it's the one that brings everything else together. Ask yourself one simple question. How does she usually feel after spending time with you? Not while you're trying to impress her, not while you're telling stories, but after you both go your separate ways. Does she leave feeling lighter, more relaxed, more confident, more understood? Or does she leave feeling drained, judged, or like she had to perform the whole time? This matters because people rarely remember every detail of a conversation, but they almost always remember how someone made them feel. That's why the men who leave the deepest impression aren't always the loudest or the funniest. They're often the ones whose presence feels refreshing. Maybe she had a stressful week. You didn't pretend to fix every problem. You simply listened, shared a laugh, and reminded her that she didn't have to carry everything alone. Maybe the two of you spent an afternoon together without anything spectacular happening. No expensive dinner, no perfect sunset, no movie-worthy moment. Yet when she got home, she caught herself smiling, not because of one specific thing, but because being around you simply felt good. That's powerful. And here's something worth remembering. Healthy attraction isn't about making someone emotionally dependent on you. It's about becoming someone whose company naturally adds value to their life. When that happens, she'll often look forward to seeing you again. She may be the one suggesting another coffee, another walk, another conversation. And as mutual trust, comfort, and attraction continue to grow, deeper intimacy can develop naturally because both of you genuinely want it, not because either person felt pressured or manipulated. That's the kind of connection that lasts. Here's a question for you. Have you ever met someone who instantly made your day better just by being themselves? What did they do differently? I'd genuinely love to read your answer. Drop it in the comments below. You might inspire someone else who's watching. Let's quickly bring everything together. If you want a woman to feel deeply connected to you beyond the physical, don't focus on trying to be perfect. Focus on being present. Make her feel seen instead of analyzed. Listen to understand instead of listening just to reply. Become comfortable with moments of silence instead of filling every pause. Let her gradually discover the real person behind your confidence. Create shared experiences instead of relying only on conversations. Be consistent so she feels emotionally safe. And most importantly, leave her feeling better than when she met you. Because genuine connection isn't created by memorizing clever lines or following hidden psychological tricks. It's built one conversation, one shared experience, and one honest moment at a time. Ironically, that's what many people are searching for today. And when two people build that kind of connection together, attraction often becomes deeper, trust grows stronger, and physical intimacy can feel like a natural extension of the emotional bond rather than the starting point. So here's a challenge for you. Tonight, choose just one of the 7 ideas from this video and put it into practice. Maybe it's putting your phone away during a conversation. Maybe it's listening a little longer before giving advice. Maybe it's planning a simple experience instead of another routine chat. Small changes, repeated consistently, often create the biggest results. If this video helped you see relationships from a different perspective, give it a like. It really helps the channel reach more people. Subscribe if you enjoy practical psychology, self-improvement, and relationship insights that are built on respect, confidence, and genuine connection. And if you're wondering what subtle behaviors make someone think about you even after you've left the room, then watch the video that's on your screen right now. It explains the psychology behind lasting attraction and why some people remain unforgettable long after the conversation ends. I'll see you in the next video.